Well, good morning from McKenzie Mountain right here in Republic, Washington. It is July 3. 54 degrees outside is what my watch, the Apple app, says it is, but it's awfully nice. The air is completely still. It's just awfully nice outside. Got some hay sitting out here, so Max got himself going playing. Can you see him there? He's playing in the hay over there on that side. We've got hay in the feeder back there. And Rena, she's still finishing off a little bit of grain. It's a little bit of grain that's there. Mac likes to rub and play in hay. Cattle like that. You got to put them in these feeders. Put the hay in the feeders. Otherwise, they'll eat on it for a while and then they'll get bored with that and they'll make a bed out of it. Here comes Rena. She's going to check it out, see what kid's doing. Yeah, going to check out, see what her kid's doing over here. It's a beautiful morning. Got several things going on this morning. My wife and I are going to be heading down to downtown. Both of us have chiropractic appointments, and the chiropractor is going to do a little bit of different stuff on me, so I'm going to have to go to the hospital and get some x-rays done, so that he's going to order some x-rays before he does some things on my shoulder and neck. But then my wife's going to be doing some tutoring work, and today is Friday, so the Friday market is going on at the park, and so we'll both want to be down there. I really should be at the market to display my books and things. I've written several books that are children's type, that are kind of popular at things like this, but I've got someone who displays them for me anyway, and which is real good. And so that Larry series that I've done about Larry the Lab, my lab, yellow lab, is Cola, but just for the book I called him Larry. So Larry the Lab, and he's got the moving to Republic, and then there's Larry likes the snow, and Larry is hairy, and Larry goes to the farm, and all sorts of things like that. I've got about 7 in that series. And I started a new series on the adventures of Bonnie and Clyde. I've got the first one done, Bonnie and Clyde and the Long Ride Home is the first one. So they move from Diamond K here to our property, and the book, I call it Diamond Ridge Ranch, because it's just a little book. But these are all books kind of meant for grandpa and grandma or mom and dad to sit down at the couch and read them to them. Kids that are under 6, really 6 and under, but under 6 are the ones that really enjoy it the most. The pages, because of how Amazon is, the artwork inside is black and white. There goes Mac running around out there. I like seeing him play like that. The artwork inside is black and white just because of Amazon's, how Amazon is printing there. But the outside work is beautiful and colorful and fun. So got the first one of those done, and those are the books that I think are real good for their Friday market. I've also written one called Tenasket. It's just a book. Tenasket is a town real close to here, and I just like that name, Tenasket. So I've got a book on that. Got a book called Roy Day. It's a very small one, and that was just completely imagination. I was mowing the grass at the cemetery when we first moved here, and noticed a marker for a boy who's 12 years old, died about 1900, 1905, something like that. And I just thinking about a young kid growing up here and dying so young here up in the mountains in Republic, and wrote a little book called Roy Day. Wrote a book called Eureka Gulch. This area originally, Republic, was called Eureka Gulch when they found gold here. And so I've got a book called Eureka Gulch. And those are the ones that I think are real good for this area, to have out for this area. Then I've got all of my Bible study books and things, but I keep them mostly, most of the books I really wish people would buy on Amazon, and they do, about $200 a month averaging right now. And so that's what I really like. But to have some at the market is a good idea as well. Anyway, so, but we're looking forward to a good day here in Republic and just some things going on. We put up that new cabinet yesterday in the office, got that done, and plenty to do around McKenzie Mountain. So I'm going to get on with it. The Lord bless you and keep you and make his face shine upon you, be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace.